We are going to correct some data. So I have been on my counselor's list. I have chosen schools, and now I have promoted them from the counselor's list to the students list by clicking the grad cap. I moved to the counselor's list, and now I have columns. I'm not so sure about some things that I have turned on as defaults, but they're not going to make sense for this particular student. So I'm going to turn off these, but essays and other prompts, I would like to have those. The city, state, test policy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my columns and I'm going to drag them into order. So this student doesn't have doesn't need an audition or portfolio, so I'm going to get rid of that column. When I come to the students list, what I'm really looking for is going to my college data menu and application guidelines, and I turn on all of those that are needed for that specific student. And when I am choosing these for the app tracker, they will also come with status columns connected to those application requirements because we will be tracking the application in the app tracker. So I've closed that and I've returned to the students list. And now inside every cell is a question mark, and that's going to tell me when the data was last updated. And this one for Howard says for 22-23, but it does say that it was updated in August. So I'm going to look at that a little more closely. Not required. All right, so then what I'm going to do is, because this is 2023 and we are fast approaching 2024, I want to see if that school has updated that resource yet. So I'm going to click directly to the campus. And find out new information. When I find out that new information, I am then going to go back to my menu and choose Enable Correction. And now I see this test policy, and I'm going to paste in the paragraphs that I've found from the Howard website, and then I'm going to put the URL that I found from that website. So please hold. So what I found was a brand new paragraph that they just updated. So I went ahead and I pasted that into this block. I can give myself a little more space if I go like this. If I want to separate things out, if I want to think about formatting in that cell, then I can do things like this. Because what I'm really doing is I'm setting up data not just for my own use, I'm crowdsourcing. So this is how we all work together to find that data. And then I'm going to enter in the URL of where I found the data. Just paste that in. And now I'm going to submit that. What happens is that my cell, as you can see, is then updated immediately. So now I'm going to disable data correction, and I will send this. I can export this directly to my students' Google Drive, which is their Files tab. And I will have an updated policy. Now we will see that this was updated by me on this date. The correction is then going to go to CounselMore, and they have data detectives, and they are going to follow the link that I submitted with this correction and be a second pair of eyes. So when a human has validated this information, it will then be shared with all of membership. I hope you found that data correction very easy and that you too will participate in Crowdsource because, as you know, things update quite quickly in the application season. So if we're all working together, we counsel more.